you have strong opinions on the Joe Rogan deal. A lot of people said, oh, this validates the creator economy. This is amazing. Joe got a fantastic deal. And I know from our conversations that you have a little bit of a different take.
I think Joe Rogan made a massive mistake. And the only reason I know this is because I was digging through media businesses and looking at their P&L and balance sheets. Because I'm a nerd, so I go back to finance. You go back to the numbers and you ignore the narrative. The narrative, it's that Joe Rogan's rich and he's moving to Texas and he's avoiding taxes and he built a weird podcast studio. And like, it's super cool, right? But the truth is money doesn't care if people care about you. The thing about audience is it can be a depreciating asset, meaning if you don't pay attention to it, if you don't upkeep it, just like you would a house, then your audience is going to think that you're not relevant anymore. A perfect example of that is Howard Stern. Howard Stern built Sirius, basically. And the numbers are incredible. If you look at Sirius Radio and the amount of users that they kept because Stern was on there. Now, if you were to ask a Gen Zer who Howard Stern is, they don't have any idea. Why is that? It's because he gated himself and he allowed a platform to own his own company. So he became less relevant, which means that his audience depreciated and his compounding interest lessened because he couldn't keep putting it back in. I think Joe Rogan's done the same thing. What I'm like baffled by is who gave him the advice on this deal, because it is so easy to see with an audience in double-digit millions per month. If he had put any sort of paid gate on it, just a premium payment a month, he would have gotten just as much in revenue. Let's call it $65 to $100 million instead of a clean $100 million. And I have a spreadsheet that I worked this out in because I was like, I can't be this wrong about this. He would have recouped his entire at least 3-year Spotify deal in a year. That to me is astounding. Not to mention, you're never going to see like a Mr. Beast go and sign an exclusive deal with somebody because you can monetize content in a way that you can't monetize music.